Welcome Wednesday and welcome to Lambspun Live. Today I am very honored to have another favorite of Lambspunites, which is Shannon, representing Cascade Yarns. And today we're extremely excited because we have a boatload of prizes to give. If you live locally, there is, when you walk in the door, there is a big poster with pictures of people's entries into the Animal Appreciation Month, which we have just ended. And there's prizes given for creativity, inspired story, just, happy little things like that. And it's all organized, so we'll be announcing winners today. And we're going to start with finding out what's new with Shannon and Cascade.
Hey everybody, I'm Shannon from Cascade Yarns. So I was going to go over a few newer yarns that we have coming out for this fall, or have something new going on with it this fall. And then I brought some fun little models with me, and of course a bunch more door prizes that'll be going through in just a second. So first up, our Eco Duo, which has been part of our line, and this adorable little alpaca,
oh my gosh, that is so
with
cute.
his goofy little floppy ears, is made out of it. This is a blend of 70% baby alpaca, 30% merino, and it's completely undyed.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous yarn. Just to show you it in person.
We love it. We've already had this. We'll have it again.
Yeah. And I actually have a shawl I'm working on this. It'll probably be 3 skeins when I'm done, but just a real simple bottom-up triangle shawl, crocheted, but to show off what the colors do.
Where do these animals live?
In the highlands of Peru. So
Nice.
out of Peru, we do 3 types of products. We do Peruvian highland wool, we do alpaca, and Pima cotton, and Milen's using those. And they all are raised by individual families, and we've been working with the same mill there for probably 35 years.
That's amazing.
Our wool alpaca, which has been in our line for a few years now, and we do have really nice hat and mittens with us today.
It's been super popular
Yes.
here. Yeah.
Well, the exciting part, this has new colors, but even more exciting, we have a brand new lighter gauge coming out called Wolpaca
And
Light.
it's
Oh my
heathered,
gosh.
very
Yeah,
heathered.
there's a lot of
We
heathers.
love this. Yeah.
So the
that's
same
excellent.
fabulous palette of the, put this down so I can keep these straight, as the Wolpaca, see all the fun colors. These are all natural undyed colors. There's 8 undyed colors that the color comes from the alpaca. And with the exception of the black and the red, all the rest of them are heathers.
Are these new?
These were these are actually new for this year, as are this. This whole line is new, but the palette mirrors the Wolpaca. And just to show, this is how it crochets up.
Oh wow, that's nice.
And then this is just a simple little knit swatch. But this is on
Beautiful.
my list of cardigan-worthy yarns.
Totally. Thank you.
Additionally, dropping stuff left and right. So we also have, last year we launched our our Marrakesh. So extra fine merino and cashmere. I've got a really nice swatch to show you in a second.
Oh, this is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
20% cashmere, retails around 30. Really, really soft.
It's gorgeous.
But this hat here is the Maidenbauer hat, 1 skein project. Really great, phenomenal stitch definition.
Any recommendations for keeping elasticity?
On this one, there's enough merino and it holds its shape really pretty well. It's got a really nice thing. And what I was going to show you is the swatch that I've worked up in it. So I was playing with different reversible cables. I ended up doing a reversible wrap out of that particular pattern.
That's exquisite.
Blocked out beautifully, but super squish. Just that little bit of luxury.
This would hold its shape well.
Holds the shape beautifully. That's where I like I love merino. I love wool and so wool silk, wool alpaca, wool cashmere are some of my favorite blends, which leads into another one of our new yarns, which is Marasetta. This will have in stock probably within the next few weeks, but this is an extra fine merino and silk blend, more of a light worsted. Beautiful glow to it. I just swatched out a shawl that will be getting knit up soon. Fortunately, my swatch wasn't quite finished drying, so it didn't come with me.
It's worsted weight?
Light worsted, yeah, about 5 to the inch, but phenomenal for lace, twisted stitches, cables,
Color work.
all the things.
Beautiful. 25% sell.
Yes, yeah, about mid-20s on price, but really, really just, and that having those 12 plies, both the Marrakesh and the Marasetta, is going to add to that durability. It's going to wear better because you're going to have less exposed surface area with all the fine plies, plus crazy good stitch definition. And then the last, but not least, of my new things, because, you know, kind of known for having just a few colors in our line, we're going to do a kid mohair silk blend, Kidsetta. We brought it back. And we have brand new hand paints.
Oh, those are nice.
Oh my gosh.
And we have just a little palette.
A little one.
A little one.
We knew that was going to be
60
rhetorical.
solids, as
Oh
well
my
as
gosh.
10 hand paints to get started out.
Oh, wow.
Really super excited about this. It's been a few years coming. Took a while to kind of find the right, put it together, put a lot of effort into the palette.
It has a high silk content.
Yes, high silk content.
That's
beautiful
nice.
Beautiful to work with. I'm really enjoying it. We have a lot of things in mind for doing both with stranding it, but as well as single stranded. And I honestly want to play with gradations, so we're doing color packs as well as full bags.
Beautiful.
But for crochet as well, I've been trying to mix both knit and crochet, but this is a single stranded, just really simple.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
it feels like a dream. It
Yeah,
really
very
is.
light,
Feels great.
ethereal, but you can do, you know, very simple projects out of this, both knit or crochet, as well as stranding it with your favorite yarn. It'll work out beautifully. So some of the other stuff I brought with me, and I'll give you a hint. If it's on the table, it's a door prize. So we've already talked about the Marrakesh hat and the Wolfpack hat and mitts. My personal favorite pair of mitts, I made these, and then I gave Carly at the office the pattern and said, okay, here's the pattern.
Oh,
I'm
this is
keeping
nice.
this.
Oh my
But
goodness.
these are phenomenal driving mitts as well as office because you can also fold them back.
And easy.
They're easy and they fit almost anybody because I had the entire office try them on and they fit pretty much everybody. But one skein of pure alpaca will make a pair. That is another prize. We also have a crocheted baby alpaca chunky scarf.
Wow.
Very, very warm, soft.
Warm and soft, but it shows that these yarns are good for both knit and crochet, which I think is really, really important. So I'd already showed you the Eco Duo with a little bit of pure alpaca on him. He's a prize. He's adorable. And then this one is surprisingly heavy. So this is done in noble cotton, which is very similar to our Ultra Pima. This can also be made in Ultra Pima, just fine. That you can put weighted like sandbags in here, bean bags in here to make it a sensory-friendly toy. For
It's
if you have
really
somebody who wants
nice.
a little bit of weight. I had to steal him back from my 9-year-old. He likes them. This is a corgi, and he was designed by Brenda KB Anderson for us. And then two other lovely toys we have. We have Stacy the Owl in 128 Superwash by Betty Bulcom, as well as this adorable new hippo. That
I love
know
the
that
heart.
Angela at the office renamed him other than hippopotamus. I know she came up with a new name for her. And then I also do have a trunk show today. A few things from the 60 Quick Knitted
Oh, the
Toys
fox.
book. We have our fox.
Yes, we have kits made up of this with your yarn.
And then we also have our cute little pig,
Oh my goodness.
as well as a screwdriver that you can't destroy anything with.
That's excellent.
It's important for kids. As well as a cute little rattle and a funky little, I think this is the royal couple. We got half of them. So
We need to
that's
make
because
this.
we have 2 giveaways with the book and some 220 Superwash, so you can pick your favorite project to make out of the book. So added some new drawer prizes into the mix, and I'm going to turn it back over
All
to
right.
Shirley.
I can't thank you enough. This is so exciting. It's kind of bursting at the seams here.
Yes.
We have had entries from all over the country, and I can tell you the job of picking and choosing prizes. Thank goodness we have tons of prizes.
Because it was difficult.
It's very difficult. And even if you don't happen to win a prize, just know that if prizes aren't claimed by next Tuesday, which the date is
The 9th.
the 9th, then we'll just pick another winner. So from the list of people that have entered the animal contest. So just know that there's many getting prizes today, and you can continue watching because next week we will continue if there's any left.
Yes.
So if anybody should have way too much yarn and they want to donate their prize to the next person, we'll be happy to do that. So I think we'll just announce a few of the winners, and we'll start with some honorable mentions, which all of these are getting prizes. So, and I think she is here. She is. So Lisa Cronin and her dog's bandana scarf.
Yes.
Is definitely getting a prize, and I'm not even sure which one is hers. We will disperse these.
It's one of the Cascade bags. All I can remember.
All these bags and all these wrapped packages and things that have spilled over onto the other place all of these are prizes. So just know there's 9 we're going to introduce first here. Sevilla's needle felted cat, which
Is on her poncho. I think it's not
on
here.
her poncho, but not here. Carol Block and her creative crochet dog vest. Congratulations. Denise Miller, who used to live here, has now moved away to Kentucky. Needle felted sheltie with vibrant colors. Congratulations. Jenny Hubbard, one of our locals, handmade yarns from her sheep friends. Jenny has found love for spinning the fibers of animals she is close to. And then everyone knows now Kay Donaldson and her famous alpaca. We carry her yarn here, and she brought her alpaca animals in to show just a couple of weeks ago. And she has an alpaca rug that is actually woven from her alpacas. So, and thank you, Kay, for bringing your actual animals, your babies, to our store.
Yes.
It couldn't get more local than that. And then Valerie from Longmont and her love for making yarn from scratch. And Jan's beautiful wire sheep, which we show continually because we've got about 20 of those in
Yes.
here. They're very inspired. Lillian Ortez's creative dog sweaters. The favorite of the judge here is the Nightmare Before Christmas. And then a couple of most inspired stories. Judah Arkin. Judah has made a needle felted cat inspired by her own cat named Wolfgang Jack. Wolfgang is a Munchkin cat that has brought so much life and joy to Judah. Shortly after they adopted him, he was diagnosed with 2 heart defects, and Judah was told Wolfgang Jack would only live about 2 years. But now, here in 2025, they've celebrated his 5th birthday. So it's truly inspiring. And then another short little story, Judy Sherpels has spent over 30 years. She is local to Fort Collins, and she's been caring for injured owls, hawks, and eagles. She says over the years she has learned so much from these birds, like quiet wisdom and the strength that can also come from feathers, not just steel. And her time with these magnificent creatures has inspired her to needle felt an owl that contains some of her own pet Australian Shepherd's undercoat.
Yes.
So multiple layers
Yes.
of awarded and prize things there. And best execution, sitting right here in this room, Paula Meisters made a shawl inspired by her beautiful horse, Dixie. Paula has had Dixie since birth, and they became very close. Dixie passed away when she was 7, and to commemorate her love, Paula used handmade art yarns to create this beautiful piece of art. The shawl is called Ghost Horse. And then another famous local here, Mary Rock. We have yet to meet anyone who loves knitting as much as Mary. And Mary has been raising rabbits for years, and this rabbit is the 21st
Yes.
rabbit she has knitted. So the count is on, and I think she has more orders already. And she is using the Cascade Toy Knits book as
Yes.
a reference there, so it tied in perfectly. Most creative, Mar has made a needle felted portrait of her cat, which is unbelievable use of the media here. The artistic approach is very unique and original. the portrait is of her own cat, Chaco Canyon. The whisker detail is so creative, it's actual little whiskers coming
Yes.
out. And then another one, the parrot. Jennifer's parrot is truly one of a kind, very inspiring. Not only have we never seen something that looks quite like this, she used every creative road in the universe to make that creative.
Yes.
And she said if she won't take orders, she will never make another.
No. Yes.
She finished in time for this contest, so we definitely are proud to award her. And then last but not least, and Izzy can probably tell you because she peeks in these things, I don't.
Yes.
But there is a big bag and it says Likey on there.
Yes, and it's what Nancy Burnham has won for her most outstanding knitted hat. So she's the overall winner.
And tell us what else is in that bag.
There's tons of yarn, an entire needle set, the actual leather Likey bag, and a couple other things. But it's more than one skein of yarn. It's lots of yarn.
Prizes are first class.
Yes, but all of these prizes are yarns and patterns included.
That's amazing. So, and we are now introducing, it's now September, so we're going to leave that poster up as long as we can because it's so darn cute and everybody wants to see it. But we're actually entering a new series here, and we're calling it Lords and Ladies. And this is September going into October. And just to give you an idea, we have a lovely presentation next week on hand-woven clothing. And it's going to be kind of an ongoing thing with showing you the warping of the loom, how it is done, the finishing, which in this case is tailored and incredible. There's both a vest and a jacket that's creative. And so we're looking forward to things like this coming up in the next month or two. And we can't help but just remind you that tomorrow at 9 o'clock is this jacket that is the crocheted hexagon jacket.
Yes.
That is done in a class at 9 o'clock with Jan Rashid. And basically it's just two hexagons that you crochet together. She has all the information, and we've got the yarn.
And she's made hundreds.
She's made we've lost count.
Yes.
And then signing up almost every day. People are definitely signing up right now in full force for the end of the month. Saturday, September 27th, one-day workshop with very well-known across the world, actually, designer Julie Powell. She's now designing for Noro Yarns, and she has designed for Sundance Catalog and Icelandic Designs, very, very well known. And this will work for knitters, weavers, spinners, all types of people, just helping us learn how to be more artistic and send those projects over the top. So that's coming up Saturday, September 27th. It's 1 to 4 p.m. You can call us to sign up. And then one other one, Jeannie Stez, and her workshop is Tuesday, September 30th, 11 to 3. And she is our well-known Wyoming weaver. She's been in the Yellowstone Gallery and many other galleries. Very well known for creative touches to hand-woven garments and weavings and rugs. And she likes to use bison and buffalo and native Wyoming materials. So two extremely talented people. And speaking of talented people, we have Carol Lee today.
Hello.
She's just going to give you a little rundown on her processing here.
So I'm working on a little vest for the store, similar to what I'm wearing, the crochet version, and with the new undyed alpaca silk yarn. So we're doing a little like floral pattern as like a little sampler. So it'll hopefully be a one skein project, and I'm pattern writing for it. So there will be a pattern along with it. And Shirley wanted me to show you kind of what I do. So I sketch out what I want it to look like and how I'm going to construct it, and then I do my gauge swatching and do all of that, and then I kind of write down what I do before I write the pattern down.
Amazing.
And trial more. So
And we can't help but mention this glorious Noro vest that you've just done. Tell us about that.
So this was the last one I did for the store. It's a Noro pattern with Noro yarn.
It was so yesterday.
Yeah. So, I just brought it back from Minnesota yesterday. I added the ties out of the pattern and shortened the pattern up, removed pockets. So just a little bit of altering that I liked a lot for it. I think it's a classic staple piece.
There's
I'm really
spirals,
obsessed with
if you
that.
can see
Yes.
in that design,
So,
that are just gorgeous.
It's basic granny squares, but they're made in the spiral granny square. And then they're just all put together. There's 12, maybe 14, 15 granny squares in there.
Who's counting?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really fun pattern. to
It's
work with and
gorgeous.
stuff, so yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's the one that started the hat that's famous here now. That's super simple crochet.
Yeah.
So I imagine we'll be.
Let's be clear, I didn't start it.
Well, somebody did.
It was
You
inspired.
popularized.
Yeah.
And
It
it's
was
taken
inspired by a
off.
hat I saw online.
So all of our new crocheters can do this, and
Yeah.
they're thrilled.
Yeah. It's
And
such
to
a
get
fun,
started
classic
here.
crochet hat pattern. So yeah.
So no telling what trouble she'll get us into with this vest.
Yeah, no. I love my crochet though.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And now she's knitting.
Yep.
So we're going to
Yes.
look forward to more
Yeah.
than just crochet.
Lots of fun stuff. These are my last two knits.
Oh, you got to explain
Yeah.
this. So,
So-
the yarn is amazing.
So this is acrylic, but this one is Noro yarn held with the Mirasol.
Mirasol,
Mirasol?
Ika.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a Noro cotton silk
And it
blend.
feels like a dream.
Yeah,
And
it's
she
so
wore it
soft.
yesterday, even though it's
Yeah.
90 degrees. And it's
It's like
beautiful.
50 in the morning. I'm just cold. No, you're good. So yeah, this was my first knit sweater.
Fabulous.
Yeah, and then I made a matching one for my daughter. So
Sweater. She just cranked it out.
Yeah.
No problem.
it was fun. I like it.
So next she'll be knitting a tent.
Yes.
I'll just put the addition on the store.
So think of your ideas for lords and ladies, and just so you know, we already have prizes, so we'll be awarding more of the Cascade prizes towards the end of this featured month, and stay tuned for more details.